24 points, and I don't think they had like maybe 200 yards of total offense, and they're usually close to about 500 yards total offense. So I think, you know, we did most of what we could, but I wouldn't say we played a perfect game.
Did you do anything different than you've done in past games? Did you have some special wrinkles for them? What were you able to do to kind of keep them off balance and just out of sync for the most part?
We didn't have any new wrinkles or anything. It was just making sure throughout the week of practice that we prepared for that no huddle offense, and that's how they score so many points. Is they get guys out of gaps and miss assignments, and then, you know, a big play shoots, and then they're 5 yards away from scoring a touchdown. So really, that was the biggest thing for us, was making sure we get lined up and, you know our assignment and execute.
What do you think about what Sean gave you guys at quarterback?
I thought Sean, you know, provided a nice spark. Obviously, there's still some things that he needs to, you know, improve on. But I thought for the most part, for a kid who's been redshirting this whole year to come in and, you know, that first fumble, I mean, it happens, man. It's a game of football, but he learned from it, and, you know, we didn't lose hope in him. He did the best he could, I think, in my opinion. I think he played hard, and he's a competitive kid going against him on the scout team. He knows how to get guys fired up, and so I don't know, you know, what the offense will do moving forward, but I thought for the most part he played hard.
You have one touchdown really that scored against the defense, one special teams. But do you feel like this starts to get you guys for these last 4 games back in the order where maybe you were a year ago, that you start to be that defense again?
Yeah, I mean, each game's different, depending how our offense does and what our opposing team offense comes up with, and you just got to learn how to adjust. And there's, you know, adversity is going to come in every game. You just got to, you know, learn to fight through it, and, you know, forget the last play and move on. So, you know, I think that's the biggest thing for us moving forward.
To Logan, look, I know it's a short week, but it's the border war coming up. It's a rivalry game. Will that help, you know, get the focus going, kind of re-energize the guys, because it's the border war? Will that help, or does that matter at this point?
Yeah, I mean, you always get fired up for rivalry games, but to say that that's the game that has to turn our season around, like I'm saying, guys need to get fired up for every game, not just because it's a rivalry border war game. We need to, you know, execute our game plan to the best of our ability, regardless of who we're playing. But yeah, CSU is obviously our rival, and, you know, we're going to go down there and, you know, try to come away with the W.
I know you guys will, you know, support whoever coaches decide to go with at quarterback. Was there a different energy level, kind of a different spark among the team once Sean came in there and gave you that boost?
I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't get to watch a whole lot of offense. You know, I just get to watch limited stuff on big board, and the sun was in my eyes a lot of times, so I just kind of based what they did off the crowd. And you know, I'm not worried about what they're going to do on offense. You know, I just worry about what my assignment is on defense and what I can do to help this defense, you know, continue to play hard and play fast and, you know, play together. So.
Based on what you've seen of him in practice, the way he performed, did that surprise you at all?
Sean?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think so. I think that, you know, from what I've gotten from him is that he's a very competitive kid. And, you know, Coach Bull gave an example in high school when he was playing quarterback. He was, you know, jumping over piles and stuff. And you don't see a lot of quarterbacks that are getting recruited to play high school or college football do a lot of that stuff. And that just shows his competitive spirit. And even throughout practice on scout team, he will challenge the scout teams to try to break plays on us, because then, you know, that makes us better as a defense. And so, and he tries to, you know, get the offense, that scout team offense going when he was down there. And so, you know, I think he's a very competitive kid, and he's got a bright future. So.